One of the most common questions I get asked about board resumes is how you put that document together when you actually don't have a lot of board director experience. So it's really important to understand that, everyone's got to get their start somehow. And when you're putting together your board resume, in effect, it's really at that early stage still an executive resume. So what you're doing is you're showcasing all of your senior C-suite or executive director level experience. But you're going to look at it through the lens of a board director now, and you're going to really try and showcase experience that would be relevant to the board of directors. So you're going to be looking at experience like where you've had an influence or an impact on the business strategy, where you've managed risks in the business, and you might have specialist skills maybe around IT, HR, marketing, and you're going to want to showcase how you've operated at those senior levels to develop the strategy that ultimately is driving a business forward and really sort of trying to capture that information in the most powerful way. So it won't be quite an executive resume. You're not going to leave every little bit of detail in the document, because in a board resume you have to be really, really succinct, and you have to gain the interest and the confidence of the board to even secure a meeting and an interview. One of the things that is often overlooked is people overlook all the different times when they've served on board-like bodies, so steering committees, body corporates, school boards, community boards. All of that now needs to be showcased in that document, so you need to bring that information in. And wherever you have influenced board director decision making, where you've interacted with the board, where you've presented to the board, influenced board decisions, you now want to showcase that in the document. Obviously, you want to show any of your extracurricular activity that you think might be relevant to the board. That could include volunteer work, that could include working in the business community, it could include showcasing your business networks and how they all play. And one of the other things that I think is really, really crucial is you should have on that resume, your board resume, which might not have a lot of board experience, but it's trying to showcase you as a future board director. You must have your sponsors identified. Who are the board referees? And they have to be operating at board director level. So they need to be chairs, non-execs, senior executives that you've had some interaction with, who are prepared to say, yep, this person is ready to serve on the board of directors. Yes, this person would make a valid contribution in the boardroom. You need to go on the front foot with that. So I see a lot of resumes now, and in fact, most of the resumes I see in the board recruitment market would barely get a 5 or a 6 out of 10. So the bar is very low. So there's a huge opportunity for you next generation board directors to really lift the bar with your presentation and put these documents into a really compelling format, and to create the right, information that the board needs to ascertain your, suitability for board roles. But one of the big mistakes a lot of people are making is they're saying referees on request. You may not even get to that stage to be able to tell them who the referees are. So go on the front foot. You must showcase those board directors, particularly if you have high caliber referees who are prepared to vouch for you. Really, really important.